Good day, beautiful people, wherever you are watching us from. It's an awesome moment here at SM Naija YawaDey. And I still remain your host, Victor YawaDey. And guess what? We are having it hot right there in the studio as we've always been having it hot. And of course, you know, there's an adage that says behind every disappointment, there's always an appointment. What am I talking about? I'm talking about Shoprite that is leaving Abuja, and they've made their intention known by June 30th. It's gonna be all over Nigeria, and this is what we'll be talking about today. So please sit back, relax, and get a popcorn and your soft drink, and let's dig this in together. Is it good for us or is it bad? We will be talking about this, and I won't do this alone. I have my own guru in the house, Johnson himself, and we will be, you know, dissecting this together. So people, please don't go nowhere. We'll be right back. Please, Johnson, please come in with me. How you guys doing? Hey, Johnson.
Victor, it's always a pleasure.
It's always a pleasure, brother.
Always.
Anytime I see you like this, I know say at least today go hot as usual.
My brother, I can't say no to you. Anytime you call me, I'm always available.
I'm there. I can see that you're wearing black. Are you also mourning what we are about to talk about today?
For a very long time now, we've been mourning Nigeria.
Oh, don't please now. It is our motherland. It's still our fatherland.
Nobody's saying it is not. All right? Nobody's saying it is not. But the way things are going in the country right now, I don't think anybody in the street out there is happy.
So mourning is allowed?
The only thing that is missing now is black glasses.
Oh.
You get?
My own is white. Don't worry.
Maybe that's why you are not seeing what is happening.
And they see clear. That's why I wear transparent. And they use my naked eye and the original and the fake naked eye to see so I can see clearly.
No wahala. We still dey. Na Nigeria we dey.
Johnson, I mean, Unilever, they do their own.
Okay.
Guinness did yes. Right. Now, Shoprite is threatening by on the 30th of this month.
Okay.
They say adios. Nigeria, what is happening? Why are all these outlets running away?
You know, Victor, if now you no go run first. You know, thank you for having me once more. Sure, you understand that? I want us to understand that this thing is going to cost us a whooping amount of 94 trillion naira, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes, by Mr. Vincent One.
All right, so now having that figure in mind and having let's just put ourselves in the shoes of Guinness, Unilever, and the likes. You understand that Nigeria is not becoming a parallel ground now to play business. All right. If you look at, for example, you buy raw materials at a particular price today. Tomorrow, how much are you going to get it?
You don't go.
Okay. So I
want before you turn back, safe.
All right. So now, if you sell at the considering the price you bought your raw materials, you sell at that price. Tomorrow, price changes, and you know that you have staff to pay. You have business to keep. I don't know the policies of the government to have a role to affect how you run your business at the end of the day. So if you look at it, at the end of the day, all you want to do for your business is to make profit. So if you're not making profit, my brother, what are you doing here?
Everybody on X, they are so frustrated by the government that we have now. That everything and government, they are opening their eye. I mean, have you forgotten the years of Batak? Years of Dunlop Elise? Those tires then. And some other textile companies had left Nigeria, even to our neighboring country, Ghana.
Mention names, Ghana. Mention Ghana self big. Mention Benin Republic.
Benin Republic. And our government, they I don't understand. Do they think it's a normal thing? You know, they're not seeing it as, because we are gradually going down.
I always say, Victor, that we over-politicize things in this part of the world. You know, we allow our greed affect our sense of judgment in this country. You know, it's about what you take home. It's not about how it will affect the poor masses, how it will affect the economy. Understand? Look at, I always tell people, put it on the ground, on the table, check it out. Nigeria is one of the most expensive governments to run in the world. All right? So if we are spending so much to run a government that cannot protect the interest of the people who elected them, then why are we doing it? Why are they there? All right. If you are not there to make policies that will make the life and the well-being of the citizens better, then I don't know why we need government.
I think they need to employ you as a Nigerian economist because you're really sounding like one now. And of course, I won't blame you because everything that happens, it's affecting us too. You can imagine we are spending money on minimum wage and living wage. That one's still there.
All right.
Okay. Now, this outlet I was talking about, Shoprite and Co. They pay huge tax on all their goods and the location, their establishment and everything, and yet what they are paying tax on is not reflecting. Now, for instance, okay, they're even saying that because when I read through the old write-ups, okay, by Dr. Vincent and every other people that comment, and even on X, you know, look at all these small outlets, the normal Yabasira, the normal pepper seller on the road. They're making our own small profit. I'm trying to open our eyes to the genesis of why these companies think it's enough for them to live. Because now, all these pepper sellers on the road, they're not paying tax, are they? So even if they are paying tax, their own tax has been shelved on other things.
They pay taxes too, yeah? They pay.
Yeah, but not like a voluminous amount like all these companies. Okay. Even we presenter. On my salary, I pay tax. If you buy puff for any small eatery or whatever, VAT there on top.
You're right.
Sure you get. Now, all these pepper sellers here and there, let's assume they're not paying tax. Now they sell five let's say tomatoes now. You see for now you see that's 1,000 naira. Whereas for Shoprite, you see that five you see for 9,990 something thousand.
Call it 10,000 naira, Victor. It's just alarming, and you can't blame them because they have to pay tax, like you said, and they have staff to pay. They have electricity bill to pay. They have a lot of things to run based on what they sell.
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
So if you know how tomatoes have become very scarce.
Gold safe.
And we can attribute that now. That is now where I'm telling you, playground to run business. Now we can attribute that now to what is happening in the north, because the northern part of the world is, let me say, they are the highest producers of food in this part of the country, in this country generally. All right. So now, if there is insecurity, there is herdsmen, and there is that happening over there, affecting productivity in that area. Definitely, it will reflect on the business of the day. Because if they are producing enough, if we are producing enough of all these foodstuffs, we can get it cheaper. And every business person coming into the country to do business will know, I will survive. My business will survive in this place.
But are they giving them soft landing? No! In Nigeria, there are no...
I'm not covering nobody, Victor.
In fact, Johnson, even now, by the grace of God, thank God, I live in my own house. Do you know every small portion of my house now? Where do they do? I don't plant the way do there. If you know, I don't plant said leaf there. If I feel like I eat pepper soup, just pluck small leaf. Now, thank God this is the raining period now. Snail are just crawling everywhere. I just go down, I don't man bush. You might touch light for, don't go in the afternoon. They run away. They run inside the block in the afternoon.
Talking from experience. I'm learning a lot now.
Nigeria will make you think. These are the reason why some companies, they can't survive because people are no more patronizing them.
How will you patronize them? Okay, for example, some of the states, when we talked about minimum wage here, I mentioned that some states have not been able to pay up to the 30,000 naira minimum wage that have been approved years back.
Yes, sir.
All right. Now, I earn 30,000 naira as a salary. You get that 30,000 naira. Now, how am I going to go to Shoprite to buy tomato of 10,000, brother? I want us to put this on the table. Let us analyze it properly. All right. I feel at the end of the day, like I said, governments have a lot to do. You can't just keep, because we've seen our big man Oga at the top touring countries and trying to initiate business, what should I call it now, trying to influence businesses into the country. All right, it's a welcome development, but I think we need to, first of all, they say charity begins at home. First of all, make the business ground safe, parallel, convenient for anybody coming in to be able to survive. First, let me tell you, for example, you are here, and somebody have come to meet me to come join you here. I need to first of all be sure, contact you to be sure that where they are asking me to come is safe for me to stay. So now, if you are telling me to come and I'm seeing Guinness is leaving, Unilever is leaving, remember Unilever is one of the oldest businesses in this country. I think Guinness came into Nigeria, I think in 1975 or thereabout. These things are old businesses that have strived over the years. Anything that is making them live now shows that we have failed as a country to protect these businesses over time.
Do you also know that even all these people, they've sold their company long time to some people else that just using that name as a camouflage. But now they too, they can't sustain it.
We saw what happened with Airtel, Zain, V-Mobile.
From Econet to blah, 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 blah. So it's see, but let's quickly go see some reactions on X and see what people got to say on this issue of Shoprite leaving the country, at least in Abuja. Shoprite in Abuja.
Yes.
The other states, they are still maintaining their champion.
They will leave. So I just feel like our government needs to give these people parallel ground. Before you go out there inviting people to come into the country to come do business, you need to first of all make sure that the place you're inviting them to come is safe enough to run their businesses, Victor.
Johnson, as we are talking, do you know from behind every failure, there's always a success. Behind every disappointment, there's always an appointment.
Definitely.
Okay, what if the government is trying to regularize and give our local shops, local producers some ground to also grow? Because looking at all these outlets, they tend to have taken over. That you think what you buy on the street is fake. That you can only get original things there. But now, if it is part of what the government is trying to do, I think it's a good one for us. At least all our local farmers and what have you, it will also spring up and...
Victor, let's call a spade a spade. What is bad is bad. What is wrong. All right? Pete Doche will always say that his father told him that nothing is totally bad. If you are a very bad person, you serve as a good example.
Even as you're bad, you're a good example to somebody lesson.
They use it as a good example for something bad. So now, if you're saying that is the problem, that is the thing that the government is trying to do, all right? Have you forgotten access to capital? All right? You need capital. All these people, this small business need to grow too. They need capital. They need to access capital. They need a safe ground to operate because the economic situation too will affect everybody at the end of the day.
All right, Johnson, thank you very much. If I allow you sleep here today because I know your black is really affecting. So let's go on X and see what people got to say. Materazzi says, you say Nigerians are poor, but are poor people really shopping at Shoprite? Let's leave the government out of this and face reality. Then Ola Not Mide says, now this is becoming more scary by if a business as huge as reputable as Shoprite and likes are packing up, what will small-scale entrepreneurs and startups do to survive in this continuous declining economy?
You see this now, Victor, I just have something to just chip in. Quickly. Let's just look at this thing now. Look at what he just said. Tell me, we are saying they are packing up. We are just concentrating on the fact that they are packing up. We are buying. We are not even talking about the fact that we are going to lose thousands of jobs. And
that is where I'm going right now. Baby Girl for Life says, I can't imagine how many people will become jobless.
That is the problem. Do you know how many people Guinness employ? Do you know how many people that are employed by Unilever? Do you know how many people that Shoprite employ? Do you know? How are we going to get it right in this country, Victor?
But like I said, don't forget, what if Tinubu is using bad economy to push the foreign investors away to pave way for local investors? That was said by Party Obasi. Still on X, Shoprite in Abuja is closing down to maybe no. Yes. It will remain small because before the one in Ikeja becomes affected. Hey, by the time Tinubu is done with us, we will hear the word APC and flee from it. Okay, Idris Okpadijo says country hard. Now people wey chop belle full go enter Shoprite go shop. And na true. And AKA says with the current unemployment rate business are leaving, this country is failing. Is falling off. Something needs to be done before it's too late. And lastly, na person this buy your bet says na person wey chop belle full fit chop right. Imagine. Na person wey chop belle full fit chop right.
You go first belle full first.
Chop right because why I go enter Shoprite when I never shop Right, this guy, he get rhymes, from mouth.
Hunger go give you give you inspiration.
Like now, like they're using cucumber to cook soup.
I saw that thing. I was like, what's going on? We cannot afford tomato now is like gold.
See, I think it's good. Hunger at times is good at times. It will make you think right.
What do you think?
Because you need to think right to Shoprite.
Right. Sit down, what do you think?
I'm thinking of
nothing.
Alright, Johnson, I'm really happy for you. Coming up on this one, Shoprite, please, either you go or you stay. Make Naija shop better. That's my own. Alright, we go nowhere. We'll be right back. Yes, Johnson, it's really amazing having you right here.
It's always a pleasure, Victor.
Thank you so much. So I prepared for a nice fisherman soup for you. All right, I know you're hungry.
Everybody in Nigeria is hungry now.
All right, I hope on next time you will come, all right?
As far as you give me another fisherman soup.
Run along, bro. All right, as I was saying, so people, we can keep complaining about companies leaving, or we could just think of how we can improve on our own agriculture and how we can improve on our own thing. After all, they say necessity is the mother of invention, right? So guys, it's high time we stood up and we take the ground and let's take back the giants of Africa that we are, okay, that we were. Let's still be that, okay? And I'm sure before we say Jack Robinson, Nigeria will be great again. You will be great again. You will be great again, and I will be great again. So, till I come your way next time for another exciting episode of SM Naija YawaDey, please keep the flag flying and make sure you smile. Don't forget, who talk say Yawa no day. Now here, YawaDey, I still remain Victor Oyebode. So keep liking, subscribe, share, and comment on all our platforms for every good thing that will bring to you. Till I come your way again, au revoir.